politics lead. 3 pages, 3 pieces of paper that could have upended the long-standing American tradition of separation between U.S. elections and the U.S. military. I'm referring to a draft of an executive order dated December 16th, 2020 that went, thankfully, unsigned by then outgoing President Donald Trump. It would have directed the Secretary of Defense to seize voting machines in key states that President Biden won. As CNN's Tom Foreman reports, the origin of the draft order and how close it came to reality remain murky. But if it had been signed, it could have plunged the country into God knows what.
It reads like a fictional thriller. The inauguration postponed, voting machines seized by the military, and Donald Trump's presidential power extended by weeks while his hand-picked investigators decide who won the election.
We won this election, and we won it by a landslide.
The December 2020 draft executive order could have triggered all of that if it had been signed and enacted before Joe Biden's win was certified.
It's a lawless document and really breathtaking in its approach to our American democracy.
So what's in it? According to Politico, the draft is a patchwork of conspiracy theories and dubious legal arguments previously pushed by Team Trump. For starters, the paper claims President Trump had a constitutional right to declare an emergency and pull in the Pentagon based on probable cause the vote was rife with fraud.
Decertification of the election.
Court after court had already dismissed those claims.
The sheer brazenness and the illegality of it all is pretty shocking.
Chris Krebs once served as Trump's cybersecurity advisor.
This is a violation on its face of Posse Comitatus Act, which is a restriction on using federal troops for domestic law enforcement action.
But there is more. The paper cites a supposed forensic report that found Dominion voting machines used in several battleground states were intentionally and purposefully designed with inherent errors to create systematic fraud and influence election results. The draft falsely says Dominion is owned and controlled by foreign entities, adding multiple expert witnesses identified acts of foreign interference in the election. But that report was soundly debunked by a much more comprehensive analysis by the state of Michigan. And while a judge cited in the draft did question whether Dominion machines might be subject to tampering, the paper claims it happened. Witnesses in Georgia have provided evidence of crashes, the replacement of a server, impermissible updates. But the draft offers no proof, and Dominion officials are suing some Trump advisors for billions for defamation.
This was absolute banana republic stuff. No one writing this document or taking this document seriously, in my view, could have been of sound mind.
Jake, we don't know who wrote the draft executive order, though there are a lot of rumors. We don't know why it was never signed or if it was seriously considered, but it fits into the desperate maneuvers by Team Trump to deny their unequivocal loss at the polls, even if this paper was not worth the paper it was written on. Jake?
Tom Foreman, thank you so much. Appreciate it.